Almost ready to get underway. And pitching here today, Kodai Senga. How about a scouting report on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Mason Wynn, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. That one in there across the letters. There's the swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Next is the designated hitter, Alec Burleson. That's towards center. Taylor under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
2 out, space is empty. And that one is inside ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Queens, starting on the mound in this one, it's Sonny Gray.
When he's on, Boog, he's really fun to watch. He takes the pressure off entire lineups, and typically he doesn't need a ton of runs and support. No one should be surprised if he settles in and takes full control of this game. That's what he's looking to do for sure.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Francisco Lindor. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Lindor swings through that one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Let's go, Mr. Smile.
On the ground, right side, Donovan. Handles, throws to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting second.
Let's take a look at our lineup. And Chris, a great matchup in this one. An ace caliber arm in the hill against a deep lineup.
You said it, Boog, and I'm really excited to see how this plays out. The kind of talent they'll be facing, these hitters have a tough task ahead of them. Should be really fun to watch, though.
And now it's Juan Soto. Just missed. Gray, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. That's a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
And now it's Mark Vientos. Liner caught at second.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably
Batting
doesn't feel
fourth,
like it.
first
He hit the ball
baseman,
hard,
Pete
but it doesn't always work out in your
Alonso.
favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Soto off of first with 2 away. Got him swinging. Mets strand 1, scoreless after 1. New inning getting
Leading
started.
off
Here's
for
Nolan
St. Louis,
Arenado.
third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Senga back to work. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And that's a strike. Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you'll get a little extra to the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
Next offering way off the plate. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He'll touch them all. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
Nolan doing what Nolan does. He makes baseball look way too easy. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. Ground ball, Alonso takes it himself. 1 out in the second. Lars Nootbaar now at the plate. Rips one to right. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Wastes no time there. Just a really
Batting
nice
seven,
job
right
of turning
fielder,
on that
Jordan
pitch and
Walker.
smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
And up next for St. Louis, Jordan Walker. Tap foul at the plate. Man at second. And a breaking ball misses outside. Out towards right center field. Soto gets under it. 2 down.
Batting 8th, catcher Ivan Herrera.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. Just missed. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And that one fouled off. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. Cards on the board first with this solo blast. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the second.
Leading
Here's
off
Brandon
for
Nimmo.
the Mets, left fielder Brandon Nimmo.
And ball 1.
No strike.
And another ball.
Inside, ball 2.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Next
No,
pitch
that's
is
low.
downstairs.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Gets the call. And that's strike 2.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
And foul ball. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. And this place is rocking. And we're all square. It's 1-1. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up.
If you hit the ball that far, you know we're going to check the numbers. Let's go back to the Nerd Herd and StatCast. That was impressive.
Yeah, wow. I mean, they don't hit him much farther than that, Boog. Everything's got to come together to hit a ball like that, and he really showed us something right there.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Jesse Winker. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That
2
one
balls,
missed.
2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side
Batting
across
seventh,
the strike
center
zone,
fielder,
especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you
Taylor.
want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Tyrone Taylor, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. One down, base is empty. Strike 2.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Outside low. Now 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Batting 8th, catcher Francisco
And
Alvarez.
next for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. In there, and it's 0-1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And now the count is even. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Bottom half of inning number 2. That misses. 2-1. In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Tied up here in the early going. And the sweeper misses. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Scott going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. All even now at 1-1. Major League Baseball is on the show. On to the 3rd inning. Here's a speed threat. Victor Scott.
Victor Scott II.
Scott hitting 9th in today's lineup, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2022. Trying to bunt his way on. Can't pick it up with the bare hand.
This is a big part of his skill set, and he puts himself into situations where he can rely on his speed to impact the ball game. And this is just another example of it, and we'll see what else he can do now that he's on first.
So the lineup flips over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Mason Wynn. That one fouled off.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky. This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals.
Fly to center his first time.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Kicks and deals. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Ball one there. Next offering is fouled back. Runner at second, 2 down. And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw. And that is the inning. The Cards leave one. Score remains tied 1-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here's Jeff McNeil.
Second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Fought off foul. This ball's chopped on the ground. Contreras gets it to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Starting to go after it. Now a look down to third, and that's going to be ruled a swing. One down, base is empty. Hit hard, but foul off to the left.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next pitch inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses, and it's 2-2.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and that's a double.
Gotta love the resiliency he's showing that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on playing with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Here's Juan Soto. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one's in there, 0-1. Man at second. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Ball.
Got him. That K is his third of the game. Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Third baseman,
He's
Mark
0 for 1.
Vientos.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that is foul. Lindor at second with 2 down. Pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Man on second, 2 down. Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here at Citi
Leading
Field,
off for the
John Sciambi
Cardinals.
with Chris
Third
Singleton,
baseman,
and
Nolan
set to lead off the
Arenado.
fourth, Nolan Arenado.
Let's go, Matt. All right, Matt. Come on, New York.
And a foul ball.
You know, these Cards just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. That's in there. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. And that skips in the dirt. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help
Now
him out
batting,
and make a call
second
with that
baseman,
last pitch,
Brendan
but neither
Donovan.
happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Go ahead run on base, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Brendan Donovan. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Nobody out, runner at first. On the ground to short, a sliding play at short. There's 1 and 2. In time to first for the double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0.
No, inside.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's down and in.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And he walked
Ball
him.
4. Take your base.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout.
Now
But he's
batting,
still in a good
right
spot.
fielder,
He's just got to
Jordan
refocus
Walker.
and deal with the bottom of this order.
Now up for St. Louis, Jordan Walker. Flied to right his first time. And foul ball. Two outs. Hit in the air, left field. Nimmo has it sized up. Makes the grab, and that is that. So one left for the Cardinals. Still tied, 1-1. And we're back. Here's
Leading
Pete
off
Alonso.
for the Mets, first baseman Pete Alonso.
That clips the corner.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Inside, just missed.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Rip to third. Slings to first, and that takes care of Alonso.
Now batting, left fielder Brandon Nimmo.
Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. He's already homered here in this one. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. 1 out, base is empty. There's a strike. And that's
1
in the
ball,
dirt.
2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Ground
Nope,
ball
that's
right
foul.
side, and it goes just foul. Stays alive. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now it's the
Now
DH,
batting,
Jesse
designated
Winker.
hitter Jesse Winker.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Boog, over
0-1's the
80%
count.
of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. Mets go down quickly. Score remains deadlocked at 1. And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
the Cardinals,
The batter
catcher,
now, Ivan Herrera.
Herrera.
Senga back to work. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
You know, these Cardinals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Next pitch is outside.
Late swing fouled off. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Good job to fight that one off. And a payoff pitch. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Soto hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Victor Scott.
And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Victor Scott. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
And down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as
Now
it started. 3-pitch
shortstop,
strikeout. You've got to be
Mason
better
Wynn.
at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Mason Wynn. Swing and a ground ball. Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw is late, and they can't get the out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the designated hitter,
Alec Burleson,
Burleson.
the next to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Pickoff throw. Wynn back on a dive.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
And there's a foul ball. And that one in the air center field. Taylor makes the play, and that'll do it. Halfway home, all even, 1 apiece. We head to the bottom of the
Leading
5th.
off
Here's
for
the
the
center
Mets,
fielder,
Center
Tyrone
fielder,
Taylor.
Tyrone Taylor.
The wind of the pitch. That one's in there. 0-1.
Well, these Mets, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. First offering, and it just misses. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. That's too low, and it's 2-0. Right through there for a strike. And a 2-1 on the way. And that is out of play. That one in the dirt, and now it's 3-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Jeff McNeil stands in. Grounded out his first time up. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And misses inside. Here's a 2-2. He goes down looking. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Back here in Queens, all set for the top of the 6th. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Contreras, a former All-Star, 32 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Foul ball there. And ball 1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
The baseball's coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Nimmo kicks it in for the out. And there's one away. So now it's Nolan Arenado. He's already homered in this game. Fastball for a strike at 95. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. It's in and out of his glove. Still able to fire over, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Now batting, second baseman, Brendan Donovan.
Brendan Donovan. Next up for the Cardinals. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
He was all over that one.
Left
Put a
fielder,
pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And up next for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. First pitch just misses. Donovan at second with 2 down. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. And he won around. Just enough that time. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Here comes the throw, and he's out.
On the tag.
Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Back here at Citi Field, and now it's Frankie Lindor. The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Matthew Liberatore, a left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Fernandez also throwing. Fastball for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now this is in the air down the line. Walker has a beat on it. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan
Soto down. 1 for 2. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Climb the ladder with that fastball. That's strike 1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Throws to second, and he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Good piece of hitting, going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority. But it's a pretty easy hit if you want it.
1 out. Runner at second. Vientos digs in now. Not close with that one. And that is ball 1. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the bottom of the 6th. And another ball.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter in the back of the mind. You're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back. Let your hands work.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Sonny Gray will depart, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Now pitching for
Zach
St. Louis.
Thompson on the pitch out of the
Number
pen here.
57, Zach Thompson.
And stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
And a strike. And he swings over the top there.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Now pitching. for the
Welcome
New York
back. We're in the
Mets,
7th. We have a new pitcher on
Number
the mound.
70.
Jose Butto.
Jose Butto.
And stepping in
Leading
for the
off
Cardinals, Jordan Walker.
Right fielder Jordan Walker.
Fouled off down the right side. Just
that's
missed.
outside.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That misses the
balls,
zone.
2 strikes.
Ball 2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Two now. Hangs on to the foul tip. That's a strikeout. And now the Cardinals catcher, Ivan Herrera. First pitch
that's
doesn't find the
inside.
zone. Action in the pen down there. Dedniel Nunez up and throwing. Minter, the lefty, warming up as well. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7.
Ball that's outside.
That one
Fastball
misses, and it's 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
That's ball
That's
4.
ball 4.
Tried another
Take your base.
fastball, but missed the spot.
He did not take the bat off his
Now
shoulder
batting,
the
center
entire
fielder,
at bat.
Victor Scott.
Go ahead,
II.
run on base. Now it's going to be Victor Scott, third baseman, playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Clips the corner. Strike 1.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
There's the strike.
The 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Now batting,
And now the shortstop, Mason Wynn. 1 for 3.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
A changeup missing. And that's ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, he just threw that
We got 1
fastball
ball, 1
by
strike.
him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Butto checks over to first, and he's back. That misses, and a count 2-1. Just missed.
Outside.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Alec Burleson in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 outs. This one in the air, right field. And that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. All tied 1-1. And we're back, set for the last half of the 7th. And stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. Late swing, foul to the left. Pulls that one foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side throw as the hitter. I mean, it's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Jesse Winker up now for the Mets, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a curve drops in for a strike. Swings through that.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And he grounds one to the right side. Tosses to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting,
deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw. And the Mets go 1-2-3. Offense held in check there. 8th inning coming up. All tied 1-1. A.J. Minter taking over on the mound.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here. So we'll see how it works out.
So now here's the DH, Alec Burleson. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
Here's Contreras now.
Ball 1, no strike.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
1 down, base is empty. That one missing inside.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
That's off the inside corner. And now 3 balls and a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one's in there, and the count's full.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
looking for the K. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Not afraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stuff. Just 1 out away from getting out of a huge jam.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
And that one fouled off. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Alonso makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. All tied 1-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Ryan Fernandez. And now the catcher comes up to him. Francisco Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez.
On the corner for a strike. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
One ball, 2 strikes.
And that one missing low.
2-2, Tim.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And it remains 2-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Off balance throw in time. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
McNeil in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Matthew Liberatore getting ready to go. That's in there, and the count 1-1.
1-1. Ball 2.
Ripped on a line to center. That's out number 2.
Great swing of the bat right there, trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And that's way high. 1-0. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Mets. It's the 9th, and we are tied. Back here in
Leading off
Queens,
for
we
St.
go to the
Louis,
ninth.
second
Now up for
baseman,
St.
Brendan
Louis,
Donovan.
Brendan Donovan. Minter back to work. Swinging a foul out of play. Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And there's a ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten
2
things
balls,
up a little bit.
2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Lars Nootbaar will hit next. That one to first. Alonso takes it himself, and that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Jordan Walker now at the plate. That one fouled off. Swinging a foul straight back. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the ninth. All tied 1-1. So bottom of the ninth, and stepping in for New York, Juan Soto. And takes low for ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Matthew Liberatore, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Next offering upstairs. That's inside.
I always feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Mark Vientos in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Can't glove it cleanly. Safe at first without a throw. Let's see how they rule this one.
Well, you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
No outs. Runner at first. So up next for New York, Mark Vientos. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
And it's 0-1. Winning run on base at first, no outs. On the ground to short, could be two. The throw to second, relay to first, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a
Now
thing of
batting,
beauty from start to
first
finish.
baseman Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And that
Count
one
1-0.
way outside. Ball 1. All tied up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And another ball. And downstairs. Brandon Nimmo would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
And a foul ball. Trying to send this to extra innings. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swings and misses. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 9 isn't enough to decide a winner, so we are off to extra innings. All tied 1-1.
Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 39, Edwin Diaz.
And welcome back to the ballpark. On to extra innings. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Ivan Herrera. Close
Ball 1.
one, doesn't get the call. And
Ball
that's
1,
ball
no
1.
strike. That's ball
Just
2.
missed. The 2-0 is in for a strike. And misses
3 balls, 1
inside.
strike.
Victor Scott in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. So now 3-2. Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball
batting,
nicely
Victor
and just
fielder,
bunched him
Victor
up
Scott,
on the inside
the
part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
So now a pinch hitter for the Cardinals, Michael Ciani.
Big at bat here, so looking for a better matchup with a left-handed bat.
Way
1-0.
outside, ball 1. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Swing and a miss. That one at 99.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And the count even at 1.
That's out.
Action in the Mets bullpen. Dedniel Nunez, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Man at second.
Ball inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Bunting, and it's in the air. Reaching down, makes the catch. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position, and now Mason Wynn. A little bit low, and that's ball one. Two down, go ahead run in scoring position. And he takes a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And it is 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. Ball 3.
In the dirt, blocked. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base. Now just 90 feet away.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. With the go-ahead run at third here in extra innings. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Now pitching for St.
Matthew
Louis.
Liberator gets the
Number
call from the
52.
pen.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Just missed. And a count 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Next pitch misses way outside. And just misses with that one.
That's a really good take.
Line drive. Ciani snags it on the run.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center
Up
fielder who makes a
next
great
for the
play
Mets,
like that on the run.
designated
They can
hitter,
feed off the energy he
Jesse
brings just from his
Winker.
playmaking abilities.
Jesse Winker up now for the Mets.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
Down and away for ball one. The other way, down the line, and it's foul. The winning run on second base. Smoked on the ground to second in plenty of time to first, and Winker is set down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tyrone.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Starling Marte.
Starling Marte.
And this is a big at bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Swings and misses. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
That one missed. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Winning run at third, 2 down. Next pitch is outside. Francisco Alvarez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Up the middle. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. In comes the winning run, and the Mets walk it off in extra innings.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win.
And your final score here today, 2-1. A one-run